Good morning, eighth graders. Happy Thursday. Today you are going to watch me do a quick reminder video on how to transfer your essay template information to a clean MLA compatible formatted document. So at this point, if you're at home, you should have already completed this step. You should have accessed one of these links in order to either do peer editing with someone that you have chosen or independently revise your work. But again, one of these should have taken place. This would have given you an opportunity to really zero in on the content of that template, the ideas for each element of that template. So with that said, I am going to ask that you watch this video, and again, this will give you some reminders on how to cut and paste your template information. So with that said, I have two documents. Now I'm on my desktop, but I would encourage you to do a side-by-side, that split screen, simply by hitting the Alt button along with the bracket button, which is to the right of the letter P on your keyboard. And again, that would give you an option of carrying over one of the two screens, so you literally have them side by side. But when I'm in my clean Google document, I'm first going to name this with my last name, and I'm going to then title it Literary Analysis Essay. So again, last name followed by Literary Analysis Essay. I'm also going to want to make sure that I have this set up correctly. I'm going to start with going up to my margins. So again, File, Page Setup. I need to make sure that my margins have been all set at 1, which as you can see they have. I'm also going to hit Control A, highlighting everything. I'm going to make sure that now my font is set correctly as well. I'm not using Arial. I'm instead going to use Times New Roman, and the font size should be at 12. I'm also going to ask that you change the line spacing. So this little icon with the up and down arrow, if you click on that, I'm currently at 1.15. I want to make that double. So again, at this point, I've confirmed that my margins are at 1 inch. My font is Times New Roman 12, and my spacing is at double. I'm going to start by making sure I'm all the way at the top of my page, and I'm going to start to type in my name. When I hit enter, I know that I am set at double spacing because it's gone down 2 lines. This is also where I write my teacher's name, and I'm going to pretend that Mrs. Fiorini is my teacher right now. And I'm going to then space down. My third line becomes a class period. And again, language workshop, let's say I'm in period 2. And last but not least, the European version of the date. And because the essay is actually due Sunday, I'm going to use that date. So 24 January 2022. When I hit enter again, I'm now ready to move to center so that I can type my title. I don't know what my title is going to be yet, so just kind of as a placeholder, I'm going to type that word title, and then I'm going to head back to the left-hand margin, hit indent or tab, so that I can now start to cut and paste my information. To do that, I'm going to head over to my template, and I'm literally going to take one section at a time. I'm going to highlight it, hit Control X to cut, come back over, Control V to paste. Hit the space bar once, come down, same thing, Control X, back over, Control V to paste. I'm also, if I notice any errors as I go, I can correct them now, or I can wait until the very end. Once I've finished with that paragraph, I know I can indent a second time for my second paragraph. Same thing. I'm going to continue this process until I have all 4 paragraphs cut and pasted into this document. But since we're on the topic of title, let's go ahead and quickly look at the clever closer, or the final line of my essay. There really should be a direct link between these two. And that's where I suggest seeing what you can pull from that. It might be blind belief, greatest enemy of truth, enemy of truth. I'm going to go with greatest enemy. I think that's a bit catchy, and I know it makes me wonder what this piece is on. But by the time your essay has been read, your reader should go, oh, now I know why that's the title. Because again, there is a direct link between the title and that final line. So when you're all finished, you should be able to fit an average size pen or pencil between every line, and no more than a single pen or pencil. You'll also want to access the rubric, which I also have posted to Google Classroom, to make sure that every paragraph, and let alone your organization of each paragraph, is correct. Happy formatting today. I will miss seeing you, and you guys have a great day. By the way, final reminder, I will be providing you with an opportunity to get feedback from me one last time. So in a separate entry in Google Classroom, I will ask that you submit your typed MLA formatted essay to me no later than tomorrow, Friday, by noon. That way I have a day or two to provide that feedback so you can go back in if needed, make tweaks, and then submit by midnight on Sunday. Hope this helps. Again, happy formatting. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.